All right, so after I bring up, you guys can make some more noise for Ivan, y'all. Make some more noise for Ivan. So after Essence does his set, we're gonna have your host for the evening, Courtney Starks, jump up here and do his thing. Courtney will be the official host for tonight's Night of Champions. Me and Courtney have been friends now for almost 10 years. That's my brother. My brother's also getting married next year, so big shout outs to Courtney. You know what I mean, for time and not making that decision. So we're gonna do that. We got photography going on. If you guys haven't already, at some point, please go over there to the lounge, get your photos, get your interviews on, and all that good stuff. All right. So without further ado, we're gonna bring up your feature for tonight. This is Essence. I turned 34 today. I've known Essence since I was like 17 years old. So Essence is like a legend. He's an OG in the game. Essence really been out there doing a lot. Inspiration, we talking about McDonald's Poetry Slam champion and shit like that. Essence been around the block a few times. So I hope you guys enjoy his poetry as much as I've enjoyed it over the last 10 years. Please put your hands together for Essence. Make some noise.
Oh, wow. How y'all doing? Everybody all right? I'm glad. All right. Before I get started, I want to just distinguish for giving me this opportunity. I want to wish all the competitors in the slam some luck, and I'm rooting for y'all. You know what I'm saying? All of y'all are my people. And now let me just get into this set, man, because I don't really do that much talking. He told me what he wanted me to do. All right, here we go. You want the song? All right. No, not that. That wasn't the first one. I bleed on mics because blood is thicker than water, and I want you to always remember that we're family. Both sung under the same sycamore tree, hung from the same hollow. The hollow echoes of a time past, sometimes it still haunts me. Bleed because brother's blood still leak on concrete, so I pour out liquor for my dead homies until the bottle is empty. I bleed for the internal injuries within me. Because though blind, Stevie was still able to see a ribbon in the sky while living just enough. It's a pity. I bleed because hip-hop is dead and all we have left is Rap City. Bleed for police brutality. Rest in peace, Sean Bell, Amadou Diallo, Timothy Stansbury. I bleed for that blood Dr. Market in Sierra Leone. Bleed for that 20-year-old life will never again to see home. Bleed for that 20-year-old life. Bleed for that 13-year-old girl out there on her own. I bleed for the soldiers coming home in body bags. Bleed for the civil unrest in Iraq. Bleed for the sons growing up without their dads. I bleed because right now, Brooklyn is looking too similar to Baghdad. I'm bleeding from bureaucratic antics, government polymechanics. The system is just a machine. It's the blood that helps me manage, keeps me balanced between the sane and the savage. I'm trying to hitch a ride on that train with Harriet to the land of the free. Ride in the front with Rosa, BLEED. Essence leaving blood drops as a trail to find me. Bleed for that wife battered and bruised. Bleed for them children misused and abused. Bleed for the Christ sacrificed by the Jews. Bleed because when you pierce my skin, that's what it do. I bleed for Marley's Psalms of Redemption, David's Psalms of Repentance. These words for you to use as a tool for my remembrance, because death is just a period. So until I'm finished, I'm going to bleed and live out my life sentence. Let's go, poet. All right, this next piece, I need everybody's help. I need everybody to put up their right hand. Put your right hand up and promise you're not going to tell nobody that I told you this poem. I need to hear it. Y'all not going to say nothing, right? Because it's a secret. All right, now let me tell you the story. Once when I was a teen, I was talking with this OG about some things that I was going through. See, what had happened was I had told him a secret, and he went and told too. Now, after hearing the story, the OG looked at me and said, the only person you could be mad at is you. Right. Then he proceeded to explain to me how the only way a secret could be held between any two beings is that one of them had to be dead. I hope he wasn't talking about me. You know what I'm saying? Because as long as I keep my end of the bargain, then I know the matter would never be said again. But you don't know if they went and told a friend, someone whom they could depend, another confidant. Do you see how confusing can begin? And it always starts out with, yo, did you tell anyone? No, well, I only told so-and-so. Okay, well, because I also told. And now, the two know that others know. And knowing that I am guilty of what it is I'm talking about, I can honestly say that in most of those occasions, I was not the first one to open their mouth. But when it all comes out, everyone involved always be like, wow. And I can honestly understand how. Because for a while now, everyone was knowing, but everyone was pretending it. I didn't know it was all like that. In the end, they all saying the same thing. Because no one was supposed to have known what had happened from the beginning. But I thought it was a secret. True. Just like that surprise birthday party that they threw for you. Here, let me put you on to something, give you a little jewel. It couldn't have been a secret if everyone knew. Because with all those languages, then the sequel gets lost in translation. And I'm thinking maybe on about 2 or 3 heads over the last bird flu, God bless you, sore feelings from freshly salted wounds, more revealings the more the topic looms. And now you got full-blown cancer from what started out as a benign tumor. And I can easily give you the answer as to who's responsible for all the rumors. It was the same two deviants whose responsibility it was to keep the secret. And there's no need for pointing fingers now because everyone knew. And everyone was talking, including you. Because when they told you and asked you to keep it quiet, you went and found someone else that you can confide in. Now the circle is widened and everybody's lying, denying. No, I didn't say all of that. Everyone trying to cover their own tracks like, well, I knew, but I just wasn't saying nothing. Like I said before, everybody's fronting and moving on for silly presumptions like, well, I just didn't think that they would tell. Whatever gave you that assumption? That's not normal human function. Usually when folks know, they go and say something, but I thought it was a secret. And here we go with that again. Okay, you keep believing that, but that means nothing when you got folks here fighting and cussing. And I'm realizing that OG was not bugging. He knew exactly what he was talking about. Because over the years, I watched how secrets turn into rumors once they come out. Damn, another bird that flew down south. Best advice I have for you is, watch the words you let come out of your mouth. Well then, how do I keep a secret? I don't know what to tell you because, see, that's kind of hard. Because the only way I see a secret being held between any two beings if it's kept between you and God. Yeah. All right. Because Distinguished told me what he wanted me to do, so I'm going to just run through this. Yo, can I feel myself for a little while? All right, because the first 2 poems is in a book that I got dropping out. And but this poem not going to be in the book, at least not that particular book. But I'm feeling myself. So yo, let me tell y'all something, okay? There is no stopping me once I get focused on this monopoly. I will end up at Boardwalk after starting at Baltic Street. Of course it's me. Whenever you're hearing hotness, essence is nice. Beginning to sound monotonous. You can't top this. Only strive to match it. But I change style so much like sheets on a mattress. Watch me attack this thing like a dreamy against leverage. I'm seeing a lot of rappers becoming poets now, but they're not ready. Besides, I don't consider myself a poet no more. I feel it limits me. I'm an entertainer. What? I'm a clever artist as a courtesy. The way I paint life with words, it's sort of like I seduce English just so I can sleep with birds. And if you haven't heard of me, you still soon will. I build off knowledge and wisdom. Dispel all ignorance. I'm telling them youngers to pull their pants up because they keep on tripping. Tipping the balances of a scale already uneven. You don't see nothing wrong. You're not interested in reading. That's where they hid the Da Vinci codes. Now we got angels battering these, and I'll be seething to let out his rage. But instead of the heathen, I grab my pen and try to write some brighter days. So from the pen to the stage, I give it all I got. Keeps it hot, whether you like it or not, and I won't stop until death comes visit. So I suggest all of y'all just keep on listening. To the puzzle, I'm the piece that's missing. Poetry will never be complete unless essence is in it.
Y'all give it up for my man Essence one more time. Y'all make some noise, make some noise, make some noise. All right, so time now is 8:56. The slam is about to start. Again, I appreciate everybody for being in the building. One more time, make some noise for yourselves, make some noise for yourselves. So really quick, I had this whole speech planned for you guys, and